Okay, so we are still on the tragic incident in Syria. It claimed the life of 8 officials and 8 state officials and ama a year my Ghana. Now in aid of this, and even after this whole thing, realize on social media there's one particular thing which is really trending and I trend on social media, and this had to do with the prophecies. Obeti we say pastor we say me na me kan ye, we say me na me kan ye. In fact, the na ba who say nkofo kan ya date ewo ho no obi kra de ba kra earlier before one more the trend say last 2 months near there obi kra both time. And it baby at the base. We say prophecy in the bad left and right. So if you sit down, you ask yourselves, okay, was this premeditated? And I said, was it in just plain sight? We didn't see it. And I say, was it something that in the spiritual realm, the men of God, the pastors saw it coming? They were constantly telling us that this is what is about to happen. But then the government and the officials and some of us, we just felt okay and fire. And I said, it just fell on deaf ears. These are big questions for ABC. Now, in aid of this, Mahama's administration, the NDC government, is taking a rather different approach towards how they view prophecies. Now, in the previous governments, they tackled these prophecies as fake. Dampari will come and arrest you. Dampari said, don't do it. It is causing fear and panic. And even a session said, these people won't beat mama prophecies, no. Or more beat massa Daniel I something like this. And be a trendy. But then John Dramani Mahama, in the latest letter about to Jano, it is taking a rather different approach towards this. Now, if you see what is really on the screens, or say, this coming from the office of the presidential envoy for interfaith and also ecumenical relations and ecumenical relations, and this is coming from the office of the president. So basically, near part just say, office of the presidency, one more related to a suma who. This is the session that relate to various forms of religions. On the letter about strengthening spiritual partnership for national and also national direction and healing. So this letter, it is addressing in quotes what is really happening on the ground in terms of these prophecies and how it impacts us moving forward. Let us read also greetings and peace. Greetings of peace and grace from the office of the presidential envoy of interfaith and ecumenical relations on behalf of the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and that and the office of the presidential envoy. I extend heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. Your role in Ghana's spiritual and civic life remains indispensable. So basically, a part says here or to inkra any mania actually obi biara oda osumbi nim Ghana. As part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God, under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a national nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders, governance and national security or public stability, should be formally relayed to the office of the presidential envoy for the urgent review and appropriate escalation. This is in spirit of responsibility, discernment, and stewardship over the nation's destiny. So basically, one part say, "Sisi ano in sema na no eba e no omehu." Ane omehu obeti mekan mihu ye omanfa ye kan no obia anfa anya asem enuni e ba sisi an obi bia obehu bibia no yesewa eye presidential committee or mate and office of the president subsection where deals with religion relay your prophecies to them. Write it and I mail it to them. The numbers to say prophecy 1,000 craft free. Now prophecy no a bemo and bemo they work towards it, especially if a idea of national nature in terms of the politics, the politicians, the country near the adeno relay it. Yes, and so or say furthermore, in light of the tragic accidents that occurred recently, which claimed the lives and involved government officials, military personnel, and the NDC party executives, we humbly request your intense prayer for the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the government and state institutions, and also the bereaved families and the entire nation of Ghana. To see an part say, to see an accident to see a woman mebuno. Yen koswan bom paye ema ebusuafo no. Yen koswan bom paye ema womo ma hwe omunkwa. Aside from that to womo a omu see the forefront and omu the forefront of this nation. Omu omani nim no. Obi to say the president, obi to say abamu penifo, and also womo a oma this year ene eye omumbani omukunu serve in government ewa benyam bompae nienka omu nyina ewompae bem. May the Lord comfort the afflicted and guide our leaders and continue to preserve our beloved country. We look forward to continued partnership and share spiritual responsibilities as we work together for the peace and prosperity of Ghana. Yours sincerely, Elvis Ifeyi Ankra, Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, Office of the Presidency, Republic of Ghana. So now they are saying, hey, whatever is going on, we need you guys to pray for us. If you have a prophecy, don't just throw it in the bin. Don't just go on radio stations. They be catch we work towards it near there. Then end of this, Apostle Ankra or the same Biababe to just say, see, all of these things are equals, he really appreciates the president's efforts to tackle these kind of prophecies and take it very seriously. But then I will see him who say, same way at the end of the day, it could also create chaos. Because there are some people I saw that a minister got an accident. What the tell him IBB at the end of the day, the BC as a enye. You got here Apostle Ankra in some of the two jobs. When we come back, we continue.
Fathers are all worried and disturbed about the trend of propheticism and the manner in which it is handled. It is divisive, it's confusing, it's creating a lot of problems for all of us. But regulation, we doubt if regulation can really bring sanity. We have our doubts about that. But we believe that we, the fathers and the church, if we sit down together, we will be able, by virtue of grace and wisdom, be able to sanitize the situation and the system. On this occasion, we are calling upon all brothers, sisters, all preachers, all apostles, prophets, pastors, evangelists, people who do the work of God. We want them to know that there is a biblical blueprint in the way and manner in which we do God's work. There is a biblical blueprint. There is corporate wisdom and knowledge in the way issues are handled. What is happening now is more of like, I prophesied, it came to pass, so I am powerful. That showmanship is unbiblical.